What's up, guys? Once again, this is Thargar. I apologize for the lack of commentary videos, but I made a lot of changes. I've been trying to decide what to do, and here it is. I dropped a lot of resilience. I had gem for resilience. I had the 2-piece set bonus from Resto and Boomkin, but I picked up the 4-piece since it got buffed. I gemmed for intellect, and why? Because I'm rolling with a Holy Pally, and we're doing real good. 4-1 right now. He's a great healer. My rating was like 1980, but it got dropped down because of instant roots. So I pretty much ditched the rogue and going with a Holy Pally now. I made some changes to my spec, and what did I do? I dropped Alkin Frenzy, and reluctantly I dropped Gale Winds. I dropped Fungal Growth, and I picked up Lunar Shower and Master Shapeshifter, and I'm doing a lot of damage. And why did I pick up Moonfire Spam? Hate to admit this, guys, but I was too prideful to. I didn't want to spam. I didn't want to Moonfire Spam. But you know what? It's not that bad because it's situational. You don't want to sit there and spam Moonfire all the time. If you're not getting attacked by a melee, you don't want to. You want to free cast. You don't want to sit there and spam Moonfire. But if you're getting attacked by a rogue, or someone's running away from you, and look, I just destroyed this guy with Moonfire and Starfall and instant procs. But yeah, like I said, guys, Moonfire Spam is completely situational, which is you'll do a lot more damage if you can sit there and free cast longer spells like Star Surge, Starfire, and Wrath. So I feel like a complete and utter moron for not ever picking that up to begin with. I was just too prideful. I admit that, guys. I was too prideful to pick up Lunar Shower. But now I need to because I'm rolling with a healer, and I need to be mana efficient. I'll be releasing videos of that shortly because that is a lot of fun. Oh, there's my 4-piece proc, and that is amazing. I'm loving that too, guys. I apologize if I ever brought you guys down the wrong road with that. I never talked about gear or about spec just because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Against the rogue, always want to put Fire on. They may COS out of that, but some rogues are just so terrible and they won't even vanish. So you can just put it right back on them afterwards. I haven't even noticed a big of a difference with Gale Winds as far as dropping that and getting Lunar Shower. I haven't noticed much of a difference at all with the 4 yards, even though I was really reluctant to. Aw, 2 solar beams at the same time on 2 different healers. That is the most epic thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, guys, they took away our instant roots. I miss it so much. I miss it. Why would they give us that glyph to make roots instant if they were just gonna take it away the very next patch later? They just teased us. They gave us a taste of instant CC. And I don't know about you guys, but after 4.0.6, I had such a hard time getting used to not having instant roots. Oh man. Why is it that mages who do as much if not more damage than us in PvP get 5 instant, that's just a number I pulled up on my ass, 5 instant CCs and we get none, and we can't even have none, they're just going to take it away? Is it because we're a hybrid? Do we need to roll a pure DPS class to be viable and have some instant CC? I mean, come on. When Cataclysm first hit, I was so excited that we did not have a proc with Eclipse anymore, that it was like a power bar almost. Now I learned that it's even worse. You have absolutely no control over where you are on that bar. Like the damage you do, I just Blizzard nerf our damage when we are not in Eclipse, so that when we hit Eclipse we're not overpowered as far as damage, but we're rarely in Eclipse because we're getting raped so bad. I mean, yeah, they tried to fix that with the 4Ps, but we're still extremely squishy because we don't have a defensive cooldown besides Bark Skin. I mean, making Bark Skin undispellable was the step in the right direction, but we can't afford to just sit there and let someone just crit us over and over and over again to get Eclipse. Especially in arena and like twos, when you get multiple DPS just training you, you don't have the time to cast a spell, and you really can't afford to take any damage either. It's just even in PvE, Eclipse is still pretty terrible. Like, a lot of mobs summon. I mean, a lot of bosses summon mobs that you have to AoE down. If you're in Solar Eclipse, you could be doing 24k Hurricane AoE damage, or which you need. You need to get down those mobs as fast as you can. For example, on Magma. But if you're not in a Solar Eclipse, you could be doing like 12k AoE damage. I mean, and you have absolutely no control over where you are in the bar at the time that he summons the mobs, unless you plan for it, which in turn is just it's so frustrating, guys. Eclipse is the worst idea Blizzard has ever come up with for this class. Like, this should be obvious that this is not a good mechanic at all. Like, who comes up with these ideas? Like, do they even play a Boomkin? As far as gear go, guys, I'm not even sure. Like, I'm stuck between being able to live a little bit more and being able to get Solar Eclipse faster. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sticking with the 4-piece, but I'm not even sure. I don't know about you guys, but Death Grip is one of the most annoying skills I've ever encountered in this game. If you guys want to discuss Boomkin mechanics down below, I am going to pick the one that is the most helpful as far as information and put it in my next video with credit to you. Boomkins only did well in Wrath of the Lich King and Burning Crusade. One, in Burning Crusade we had extremely high armor, we were able to tank people. In Wrath of the Lich King we had, our HOTS were doing a lot of heals. We were able to do a lot of heals and not go that fast. Now our healing does very, very little, and we go like extremely fast from healing ourselves and running around and harding ourselves. Especially when mages can counter spell steal all our HOTS, and shamans can purge them even though they got nerfed. Bless you guys. I mourn you too, as well as my instant roots. And priests can dispel it pretty damn easily. We need a healing buff, or we need some kind of defensive CD. It's frustrating, guys. Boomkin is so frustrating right now. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with it just for you guys, and I will be releasing more videos of Arena and just regular PvP and having a blast with probably the most frustrating spec to play in PvP at the moment. Thanks for watching, guys. This battleground I did most damage done, most HKs, but